I grew up eating dinner at a round table, المائدة المستديرة, as my father referred to it, and where we gathered for our daily family meals. I did not grow up in the kitchen, but food and hospitality were central to our life. There was always space for more people as the round table expanded to an oval one. In 1993, my husband Steve was offered a position in Abu Dhabi. Reluctantly, I agreed to leave our base in New York and move here for what was supposed to be a 2-year assignment. Now, 25 years later, we still call Abu Dhabi home. Abu Dhabi is where I realized the power of food to nurture a family and create a community.
It doesn't matter where I live in the world. My home is my country, and dining room is the capital of this country.
I never imagined that Abu Dhabi would be our home, but here we are.
For most newcomers or visitors to the city, Abu Dhabi can appear impermeable and somewhat generic. Visitors see tall buildings and fast highways. But living here is an experience and connection. Again and again, I saw people arrive, leaving behind their countries, creating transitory homes, and then moving on. Yet at the same time, they leave such a big impression on our lives, on who we are, who we become, and how we see the world. Today, Abu Dhabi attracts global nomads with a high degree of mobility. The city has become ground zero for the kind of cuisine that emerges when people from different cultures gather at a table. A hearty meal from your homeland might help cure homesickness when you're first immersed in a foreign culture. But when you return home, you start missing the foreign dishes that were once exotic. Many global nomads in Abu Dhabi know this feeling all too well.
We try to keep our traditions that go with our culinary and gastronomic efforts.
I think experimenting, living in a new place, eating foods that you haven't eaten, opens you up to greater experimentation.
No matter what country you're from, you have to have your home cooking, because that's what connects you to everything you were before.
As I started to think about how I could capture these stories, I was beginning to see in action what social anthropologists say. Cooking can be a language, a form of narrative that marks our culture. It allows us to weave elaborate culinary stories with which to shape and consolidate our social worlds. What connects the people in this book is more than just good food. It is the notion of home, the spirit of generosity, the importance of hospitality, and the value of friendships. With every recipe I tested at home and every story I collected, I excavated another layer of Abu Dhabi.
Here, rice on here.
Nothing is more pleasurable than being shushed by your own daughter.
Shh. Medium shot.
Medium.
No close up.
No close-ups.
Yeah.
Yes, close.
قولنا ان المطبخ العراقي ما راح اقول كل شيء اتفقنا على كلمتين.
Yeah, of course. أنا كاميرا شاي by the way.
That everything connects us. That, having people.
I knew it. No, I hate it.
Arrivederci Abu Dhabi. Goodbye, goodbye. I don't know.